Hello vinyl community, and welcome to my new vinyl update. As you'll have seen from the title, it's called I Just Broke My New Year's Resolution. Can you guess what my New Year's resolution was? Yeah, it was to at least cut down substantially on buying records, if not stop completely. However, I just went into town and I popped into the Bernardo's charity shop, and there was just loads of good stuff there going dead cheap, and I mean cheap as hell. I felt a bit guilty because most of the racks were full of just the usual tat, and there was one guy who was going through one of these crap shelves, and I happened to go for this one particular rack, and from about 2 LPs in I started finding all this really great stuff, and I kind of feel like I just swooped down on that place and cleared it out, and it was just the luck of the draw. I mean, our positions could easily have been reversed. I could easily have been the guy going through the James Last stuff. I happened to go for this shelf, and you know, there they all were. There's no absolute grails, but it's just albums that are kind of on my list and just going really cheap. Let's just keep it really short. Japan. Got some lens flare coming in, haven't we? Japan assemblage, that was 99p, in pretty good shape. I nearly left this one, but it was so cheap. 99p. Zuluk by Jean-Michel Jarre. I'm not a big fan of his, but dead cheap. Grab it. This one's going to go out as VCLT to somebody because I do actually already have it. This is Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. I think it's their debut album, 99p. I was really pleased to pick this one up. Speak and Spell, Depeche Mode, and that was 50p. The reason for that being, possibly, is that there's a bit of a rip on the sleeve. But I can handle that. I don't mind a bit of a split, because the actual vinyl itself is in good nick. Really good nick, actually. Needs a bit of a dust. But that album actually was on my wants list. It's not exactly a grail, but it's reasonably high on the wants list, so it was just great to pick that up for 50p. Can't go wrong with that. Another OMD one, Organisation. I'm not sure which one that is. It's from 1980. 50p. I picked up a couple of Boomtown Rats albums. This one I used to have in my collection years ago, and it's one of the many albums actually which I've lost over the years. Tonic for the Troops, that was $1.99, and I did pick up another Boomtown Rats one, Mondo Bongo. That's right, yeah. That was again, that was £1.99. I was really pleased to pick this one. This is a kind of grail, really. It's an album that I've always wanted to own on vinyl. Japan, Tin Drum, and this was the grand total of 99p. A pound. Tin Drum for a pound. In pretty reasonable shape. Van Halen, Women and Children First. This was the first one that I found in the rack. I was going through. This was the first one that alerted me to the fact that this rack might be worth checking out. That was the most expensive one. That was $2.99. So yeah, I've got the first 2 Van Halen albums. I'm not sure if this is the third one or a bit later on. I already have this, but I picked it up anyway because it was in really nice shape. It can go as VCLT to somebody who doesn't have it. $1.99 for a really nice copy actually of Hotter Than July. I picked up a couple of Human League albums from there. I didn't have any Human League on vinyl apart from a Greatest Hits, but now I've got Travelogue. That was 99p. This is an album that I saw John Bellamy show recently. It's the Rod Stewart one. Sing It Again, Rod. It's on the Mercury label. I'm not a big fan of Rod Stewart, but it was only $1.99, and I do quite like this, the fact that it's in the shape of a glass. That's pretty cool. It's one of the great novelty covers, isn't it? A bit like The Desk, a bit like Alice Cooper, the Desk album. Really pleased to pick this up for 99p. Reproduction by the Human League, which is in really good shape actually. I'll leave that one till last. This one I nearly left behind because it's got a lot of tape on there, but the actual record is in perfectly good condition. This is Visage, and that was 99p. A couple of these records have got scuffs on, and I'm hoping to do something about that to sort of, you know, clean them up a little bit. And this one I wouldn't have picked up had I not seen Richard Riley's recent video in which he held it up and he described it as just a really good sounding record. And it's by Streisand and Superman, with some fairly hot photography. Go and watch Rich's video. He does the complete show and tell on this one. He says it's a really nice sounding record. I wouldn't normally pick up Barbra Streisand. I don't mind her, but I was curious, having watched Rich's video, to check that one out. So there we go. The grand total of, I think the whole lot cost something like £21 or something. So a completely unexpected haul of records. I've completely broken my New Year's resolution. So there you go. Oh well, never mind. See you soon, BC. Bye.